Hello, Aries, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your love reading for December 2019. Alrighty, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for you. If it doesn't resonate, guys, don't take it. The messages probably aren't for you. If you want to book a private reading, I am taking half off of all 20-minute and longer readings for the remainder of 2019. You can book it for yourself or as a gift for someone. All the information on booking is right below this video in the description box. Aries, let's get into your reading here, okay? First, we're going to look at your energy towards love and romance this month. And if you haven't, do check out your general monthly reading that is up along with all the others. So you can check it out for your Sun, Moon, Rising. You can check your love reading out for your Venus and see how it all resonates and what you can get from them, okay? You guys are getting into, it feels to me like really good position in a lot of career related stuff, and also just really life is going one way and you might have people and situations trying to pull you back to toxic places, and that can be a little bit frustrating, especially when you know and are very aware of the energy that some of these relationships and situations bring into your life. Just a little thing that's coming through, but take that how you will. We're using the Hobbit Tarot for your general spread here, and we'll see what other decks we end up using. Aries. Surprise one hasn't popped out yet. As I say that, though, you had a pretty good one. Strength. Like I said, there is strength in overcoming, aspects in how we act, aspects of relationships that are toxic and unhealthy, that we can turn away from and better ourselves for better relationships. It looks to me like you guys are in a much more strengthened position. You're not going to be giving into the same old crappy energy, desires, impulsiveness that you did before. And I'm reading this right before this Gemini full moon, so do check out that video for you guys as well. You had some really good messages for it. I think it was actually the best pull of the entire Zodiac, so definitely go check out your Gemini full moon reading. Because your energy is just on this really great path right now, and you just can't let other people and situations even bother you. Just stay watching, stay in that higher position. If people want to try to bother you or fight about this or that and they expect you to get involved, don't. Even in love situations, you're in a much stronger position. You're not going to give into the same old, especially bickering and getting energies that you did before. So let's see what your focus is on now. Your goals. I like this. It's, for me, the first thing that comes up with the Eight of Wands in this case, it would be communication or moving forward. You have goals, you have places you want to go, you have things you want to do, especially in terms of relationships and what they have to do with that whole storyline as well, with where you're headed, what you want. There's a very specific idea, I feel like, of what you're looking for now, and you'd like to be getting there. There's also a lot of communication, a strengthened amount of communication that really helps us, progress forward in terms of our relationships. That Mercury retrograde in Scorpio was difficult and that energy, I feel like, stuck around for a while, and it's only just now, I feel like, that sorry, I was like, what's on my face there? Now that we have Jupiter in Capricorn, it feels like that really shifted things. That's kind of the shift that we needed to fully get out of any slower or kind of stuck energies. It's really forcing some change here, especially with Sagittarius, or the Sun in Sagittarius and stuff. It really helps with where you're at. So this is a good month for you, especially, again, in terms of communication with relationships. If you want to take something to the next level, you want to go out and do things with a loved one, or, again, a partner, someone you're interested in. There's a lot going on and a lot that you can do this month. So let's see how it plays out. In terms of love and romance. I really like your reading, Aries. Oh, might be the best one so far. Yeah, even better than Sagittarius, and it's their birthday month. Wow. Abundance is the name of the game. Oh, I really like it in terms of love and romance. And it's like the abundance in other areas of your life, especially career and where you're getting with that, people are like vibing on it. So I feel like that's where some of the confliction and energy that we were talking about in the beginning comes up. But Six of Swords, oh my God, the Emperor. Oof. And as you go into January, there is this really great start that is just pure excitement and like fire energy, yet also extremely stable. I can't wait to talk to you about all this and show you the cards. Sorry, I'm getting an itchy nose, which is a good sign in a reading. The World is your first card out. I don't even know if I'm going to need a lot of clarifiers or any clarifiers, guys. This is beautiful. The World here and the Ten of Coins. And yeah, I'll take them both at once here because this is beautiful. I really like this. For you guys, you're entering this really abundant new chapter and you deserve it. This is stability. This is money. This is growth. This is also the meat and the potatoes of a relationship. However, I know I keep bringing up money, but money's been on your mind. You guys have been in this, I mean, the past 7 years with Uranus in your sign and now Uranus in Taurus, it's still on money for you. It's still on business, on where you're going to take it next, on how you can be more innovative, on how to take it to the next level. And it's happening. And it's opening up new doors for you, and it's also making you feel like a lot more social, a lot more comfortable, because not a lot of people talk about how Aries, I mean, you guys are the first sign out. You represent I as a person, I am. And you guys kind of, again, like to work on your own, because I don't know if it's just because of all that, but I find that Aries can be almost a lonely sign in some aspects. They can, especially in terms of work, you like to do things your own way. You like to do it on your own and not rely on anybody else, and not, have anybody else touching, your brand or, what you're doing. And a lot of people are going to want to collaborate, want to be a part of it. But again, with all this really good energy and all these people trying to come to you right now, all this goodness coming in, you might have to be watchful of who's coming in. I don't really see anything negative about that. It's just kind of a feeling and a message that I'm receiving for you guys. But just watch out for that. But I don't even feel like I have to warn you, because you already know who's good and who's not. You already know who's going to be giving you this, especially in terms of love, and who you want to share this abundance with. So pick and choose wisely. But again, I don't feel like I have to tell you that. Six of Swords, the Emperor. This is to me just a really like strengthened, empowered, confident energy. And Aries, this is your card. Right in the middle of your reading, it's upright and it's your card. So when that comes up to me, it's like a big yes. Like, yes, you're going in the right direction. Things are really good. It can be divine masculine as well. But because this is your card, this to me just feels like you're moving on to this really mature place where, again, your goals, see how he's got this arrow here, this elf king? He's got like this, he's got the swans there. He's like just chilling. There's all this beautiful purple, background, which to me is just very royal, very stand up, very also kind of psychic. Your mindset is what drives you right now. Listen to your gut instinct, especially again about relationships, about people, and about what needs to, if little nitpicky things get in the way or communication errors, it feels like you can just kind of like step over it and be like, this ain't worth it. Like, I'm not even going to say what I would usually say or what I used to say. I'm not going to approach, this little bickering thing or this fight the way I used to. I'm going to step up to a new level here, take a more authoritative, more responsible role in terms of relationships, but also in terms, I think, just a lot of how you communicate and how you work through issues within relationships, and also approaching them just in general. But there is this really strengthened, really attractive energy about you guys, really abundant, really attractive. Like, to get the World, the Ten of Coins, and the Emperor just all together there, that is some really, I'm in my glow up here energy. Like, it's really good. You guys are in a really strong, just beautiful place, and everybody can feel it, everybody can see it. So expect good things for love, expect partners, and again, if you're really single, expect partners and new people to kind of come in, or just for people even that that you've been interested in, to step up and be stronger, because or, you know, show up as just a lot more stable, a lot more committed, I think, in a lot of ways. So if you're looking for a commitment, you know, you're going to have, you know, a great, you know, choice of people here. If not, especially one person that really sticks out. You know, we really have the chance to move on. Six of Swords, Three of Wands. Like, that is some really smooth moving forward energy. Like, he's bypassing these wargs here in the Hobbit deck, you know. Bilbo's bypassing the dwarves. They're also finding new routes forward, ways that we've never gone before. So this feels really new, really exciting, and it's like leaving a lot of negative old stuff in the past. Like, there's nothing negative in this reading. It's all beautiful. And Ace of Coins, Page of Wands is how we end it as we move into January 2020 energy. That's stability. That is like, when I see this card from this deck in a love reading, that's a stable, solid, you know, committed offer. For some people, it can be, you know, again, because it's a diamond, it's the Arkenstone, it can be the proposal card. It can be the I want to move in with you card. It can be, you know, let's have a kid card. So if you are looking to expand a family, if you are looking to take a relationship to the next level, or are, you know, hoping that that's going to be that way, it does seem like there's a great chance of that happening here. And if, you know, you don't get the ring, you don't get, you know, the moving in papers signed, it's still like this relationship's getting to new levels of commitment, of comfortability, of stability and reliability, maturity. It's like a maturing in terms of love here, and it's really, really great. And yet, as you also enter January 2020 with all this wonderful, stable, like just beautiful energy here, this wonderful, it's like a gift, a big gift of solid, stable love. You know, this is reality, material love. This is something that is in the like in reality, not just, you know, in the feelings, in all this. Like, this is somebody coming up and really truly committing to you, really truly stabilizing a relationship so that you can go around and tell people about it. Page of Wands is also this really, it's like that essence of fire energy. So there's excitement there. It's a lot of your energy, you know, excitement as we step into something new, as we learn about somebody new, as we communicate with someone new. There's a lot of new passion. It's just really beautiful, guys. Like, I don't even know if I have to go into all like the gritty stuff, because it doesn't feel like it's very gritty this month. It feels very clean, like a nice flowing just stream of, you know, let things happen. You're on the right path. You know, your intuition and the way you're handling things is good right now. You're not getting stuck by any of the little crappy things. But let's pull a couple of clarifiers just for advice and stuff here. But I really don't want to pull too many more cards. Honestly, this is a really beautiful energy to end 2019 and start 2020 with. Like, it's just... it's just beautiful. Yeah. Wow. It does ask you to, I just feel like maybe it's because you're busy. With that Eight of Wands, there's a lot of communication, a lot of things happening. It can feel a little bit overburdening sometimes. It is the holiday season. A lot of people need a lot from people. But at the same time, this is really beautiful. And if you're dealing with a Leo, things are really stepping up there. And you're going to see communication open. You're going to see the relationship really blossom. It just feels like a blossoming. Your first two cards out for clarification were King of Swords and King of Pentacles. Two kings can sometimes mean we got two people in the mix here. But at the same time, I just don't get that sense for all of you. I mean, maybe for some of you it is, but for me, this really feels like we're really clear-minded and stable right now. We know what's best for us. It's almost like you guys can see what you want your future to be. You know it's not that far off. And you know the decisions that you're making now are creating what you want. So why trip up now? Why give into petty stuff? Why, you know, again, carry all these 10 wands that everybody might be asking you to carry into this new phase? You don't have to anymore. Just drop the wands. Drop the things that make the relationships hard. Drop the things that make communication difficult, that that impede on a relationship, because it will strengthen you. And it's a lesson of self-mastery, of growth, and of really stepping up to a better place in terms of, you know, just how we are in relationships. And if you haven't, again, watched that Gemini full moon video, I would highly recommend going to watch it, just because at least the first 5 minutes, we talk a lot about, you know, this last full moon of the year and some of the major energies that it's bringing up, and they're not like short term. So please go check that out. They're really big messages, and I think everybody is kind of going through this really interesting purge of toxic stuff right now. So go check that out. I don't want to get into it too much here. Let's see, Aries. And especially because your reading was so beautiful, in the face of all that toxic stuff, it's like you've worked through it. You've been doing that. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And maybe that's why we get the Strength card here twice. We didn't even talk about that. How did I not talk about that, right? We get strength and strength. And for me as a reader, especially if you're a psychic, if you're a reader yourself, any type of metaphysical / a psychic, this is a special message for you. You're strengthening. The more that you strengthen internally, the more that you strengthen, you know, what makes you stable from the inside out spiritually, the more you strengthen that connection, the stronger you're going to be in relationship. You have to, you know, you're becoming your higher self here is what it feels like. Oof, big messages. Also, you know, if you have a certain thing, a feeling about a Leo in your life, it could very well be that this is a past life relationship, and that we have known each other before, and that there really is a deeper connection that we're vibing on here. And that's not uncommon. People often come into past life relationships because we make contracts, or, you know, let's meet up and learn these lessons together. Let's connect again. I like your energy. And play it out this way. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And these are really beautiful messages. I'm just going to leave them exactly as they are, though. So take the steps you're guided to take. You guys are not in the wrong this month. And I don't think that you could go in the wrong. Actually, I don't even want to pull a Halloween oracle, because this is a beautiful reading. And I don't really feel like it needs anything extra. It's just nice. All right, Aries, so these are your love messages for December 2019. It can also kind of roll over into January 2020. It's more of, you know, a month ahead and a little bit more kind of energy. So I really hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed month. This looks amazing. Don't overthink things. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts. You're on top of it. All right. Love you guys so much. If you want to book a private reading, all the information is below. And again, you can get half off of any 20-minute or longer reading for the remainder of 2019. You can also gift readings. Do make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Do make sure to check out your general monthlies, and have a wonderful and blessed December. Namaste.